Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday morning. I hope that you're having a good day so far, and I hope that you are working hard and just having fun learning at home today. I have another story to read to you all today. Since we've been talking about winter this week, because that's what season it is, we've been talking about what happens in winter and reading some fun winter stories, right? And yesterday we read The Mitten, about the little boy who lost his mitten, right? And then we ordered the animals that got into his mitten because they wanted to stay warm and cozy, didn't they? Well, today I have a book called The Hat. That's the title of the story. And the author is Jan Brett. She wrote the words, and she also wrote the story that we read yesterday. So here's another story that takes place in winter because look, I see some snow on the ground, right? So it's probably cold. So let's read this story about the hat. Winter was on its way. Lisa took her woolen clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. There's Lisa looking in her chest for some warm clothes. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. Can you see what fell off the line? Her stocking, and that's another word for a sock. See, it's a sock that's really thick and warm. So it flew off the line. Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. So whenever he kind of peeked in, it got stuck on top of his head on his prickles, didn't it? And remember when we read The Mitten, we could tell what was going to come next because they gave us some hints, didn't they, based on the pictures. So next we can see a mother hen. The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. So it stuck to his head, so he's just telling them it's a hat. Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, 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 the gander laughed. Look at that! The hedgehog has flipped his gizzard. Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. You see what's coming next? The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly looking hedgehog you are with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. So there's Hedgie, and there's the cat up in the tree. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a patch of brambles. Hedgie, is that a hat you're wearing? How funny you look, she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, Hedgie said. The farm dog's ears perked up, and off she ran. Oink, oink, the piglets squealed. What are you up to, Hedgie? The mama pig asked. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off in an icy wind when an icy wind blows up. I see, said the mama pig, and off she ran. What animal's coming next, can you tell? A horse will be next. I wonder what the horse will say. Hedgie, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at Hedgie. That was the last straw. It's my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. The pony looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly. And off he ran. So it sounds like Hedgie's getting a little bit frustrated and upset that everyone's kind of laughing at him about his hat. Hedgie just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing at him, and with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit in his den. So his den is his home, and with that stocking on his head, he can't fit. He didn't see Lisa running after him, the other stocking in her hand. "Come back, you silly hedgehog," she called. "Oh no," Hedgie thought, "even the girl is laughing at me." You think she's laughing at him or just trying to get the stocking from him? Lisa caught up and pulled her stocking off of Hedgie's head. "You ridiculous little hedgehog," she laughed. "Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes?" You think Hedgie's going to be happy to get that stocking off his head so he can go back in his den? Hedgie headed off for his den, and Lisa started back toward the clothesline. That's when she saw all of her missing woolens. So they're all missing from the line. What do you think might have happened to them? What did happen to them? Who's wearing them now? The animals had taken them, and each one was thinking, "Now I am wearing a magnificent hat." Why do you think they want to wear a hat now? Because of what Hedgie said about keeping their heads warm in the winter? Lisa was chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous they look. Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes? The end. That's the end of that story. I hope you all like that story, and I hope that you have a really good day today, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now, friends.